What's up, guys? It's Oleh here, and I'm bringing you another Pokemon Nerd Wi-Fi battle. And this is an OE battle against some guy that I honestly forgot the name of. I didn't write it down, so I'm really sorry about that. But this is kind of a match showcasing my Hail team that I built, which is I really like. But let's just start off with the battle. So I'm gonna lead off with my Haxorus. I was thinking that he was gonna lead off with Rotom, which is why I left with Haxorus, and my Haxorus is Scarf. So when I saw Jirachi go for the U-turn and I was speeding, I'm like, wow, that thing is Scarf too, and that's, really good information. But I just opted to go for the Earthquake, as Earthquake is super effective to Jirachi. It would do a lot of damage. But he goes into Hippowdon, and it does absolutely nothing. So I have to switch out before that Hippowdon, maybe has Ice Fang and hurts me. Like, it's just pointless staying in because it's not going to take any damage. So I go into Abomasnow to get my weather up. And he goes for Stealth Rocks, which was it was a good play on his part. I had to switch out. That was just a free, nice Stealth Rock turn for him. But now, he's gonna go into his Gothitelle, and I was predicting him to go into Jirachi because Wood Hammer, whatever grass move I had, and then I could have, and Blizzard, it doesn't affect Jirachi, but he goes into Gothitelle, and I'm like, my prediction was wrong. And then I stayed in because I didn't know what this Gothitelle wanted to do. I know I'm stuck because of Shadow Tag, but then I see him go for the HP Fire, and I'm like, shit, that's a dead freaking Abomasnow. So now I'm pretty much done with my weather. So I'm gonna go bring in Cure, and I'm just gonna go for the Blizzard in the Hail because, well, it's gonna fuck things up. It's gonna do a lot of damage. And I was also kind of predicting a switch because I know maybe Gothitelle wouldn't want to stay in such a physical powerhouse. So I decided to go do the opposite and go for a special move. And it was perfect because he goes into a Hippowdon and dies from Blizzard. Now, thankfully, Blizzard hits, but that was amazing because now Hippowdon's dead, and that's a huge wall out of the way. So he goes into Latias, and I'm like, Latias is either going to go for Dragon Pulse or it's going to go for Draco Meteor. So I go into Metagross to take any of those hits. It thankfully is Dragon Pulse, so it's not going to do too much damage. And now I can just proceed to go for Meteor Mash because Metagross is kind of a Mega Power, and this is a Adamant Banded Metagross. This thing packs a huge punch. I'm going to go for Meteor Mash, and that's just going to cleanly take out the Gothitelle. It had no chance of living that Meteor Mash from that range. It probably can't even live, from full HP. But now he's going to go into Terrakion, and I'm fearing the Earthquake. I know I can live with CC most likely, but not an Earthquake. So I'm just going to switch out, and he goes for the Sub. So that kind of really did scare me, but then I realized that my Gliscor pretty much checks Terrakion very well. Gliscor is one of the few things that can check Terrakion. So I'm going to go for Earthquake. I'm going to do, a decent advantage. I'm just going to break his Sub. What am I saying? But now that his Sub is broken, he realizes that there's no point in keeping his Terrakion in. So he's going to switch out, as I do predict that switch and go for the Stealth Rocks. Now, I thought that was actually a really good play on my part. Because, the switch was kind of obvious, but yeah. So I'm going to go into Tentacruel, knowing that I can take a Hydro Pump. That's what I predicted him to do. And he actually predicts me to switch out. I don't know into what, but that was a nice prediction because my T-Wave, I guess into Haxorus because that's what I did before. So he goes for T-Wave, and that was a nice play on his part. But now I'm just going to leave my Tentacruel in because, there's no reason to switch this thing out. And I'm just going to go for Rapid Spin. I don't know why he Hydro Pumps. I guess he was predicting something to come in. I just don't know what. But I just go for Rapid Spin to take out the rocks, so my Black Kyurem has a better switch, better switch, if that makes sense. So I go into Kyurem, and I know he's gonna go for Volt Switch or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna, and I resist it. So I'm just gonna bring it in. I resist Hydro Pump. I resist Volt Switch. I'm not gonna get hurt by hitting Power Fire or anything. So he's gonna go into Rachi. And here, he kind of makes a misplay, which, I'm very thankful for. But he goes for Fire Punch, instead of Iron Head. He was predicting my Metagross to come into the Iron Head. But no, I just gonna stay in because my Kyurem's almost dead. So I just, decided to sack it. But I do get an Outrage off. I should have went for Fusion Bolt. But still, Outrage does so much damage. This is just life from Kyurem, and it does so much damage. But I'm just now I'm going to go into Haxorus, and I'm going to proceed to go for the Earthquake because nothing on his team resisted. Now, you may think Latias and Rotom resisted with Levitate, but everybody forgets about Mold Breaker, including this guy. I go for Earthquake, and then next thing you know, he's like, what the fuck? How did that hit? Well, it hit because, my Haxorus is Mold Breaker, and Levitate is canceled, which is amazing. So, he goes into Rachi. I know he's going to go for Ice Punch. And yeah, so I bring him with Metagross. The Ice Punch is too obvious. He can't predict at this point, or it's just going to be game over for him. So he goes for Ice Punch. I'm just gonna go for the Meteor Mash. I really don't have anything else to go for, because that Meteor Mash should most likely have taken out the Jirachi as well. I'm pretty sure it actually would have. So I go for Meteor Mash, take out the Latias, so all he has left is his Rachi, and he does decide to run this turn because he doesn't have much of a chance. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that short battle. It was actually a really fun, fast-paced battle. I really enjoyed it. I made a couple good plays on that part, so it made me feel good, because I still think I suck at this, you know, dating back to my summer and fall days, because I used to be really good, but now I suck. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed this battle. Sorry for the lack of uploads. It's just I don't really get a chance to do it so much, but I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile video that I made like last week. And yeah, so again, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking around, and I will see you all later.